What up, my tubers? Yeah, we back. More Arena QB. Hit that like and subscribe. You know the deal by now. Let's jump in. Pick one, pack one. We are done with Mardu junk. We are done with mono red aggro. So today, we live the day. We go back to taking what I want to do. That is right, what I want to do. And what do I want to do today? First pick a double vision could be fun, although I guess you probably hope that wheels. Maybe take a Shark Typhoon here instead. Some fun enchantments. Alright, let's take Shark Typhoon with the plan of wheeling double vision, I think. Let's do that. Go, go. Into a treasure map. Another one of my favorite 2-drops. I don't know why I said another, but it is one of my favorite 2-drops in this format. It ramps, it fixes, it finds you what you need, and in the style of decks that I like to draft, it is just a pretty good card. We're passing a Doomscar, a Contempt. I think the biggest loss here is the Watery Grave, but I like the map a little bit too much. This is where I get like a third pick, discover the formula, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, how does he do it? He's so good, he's so handsome, he's so great. All of those things are true. This is a fresh shave after all. Smooth. Smooth shave. I guess I'm just gonna take dismiss here. That or... no, it's just gonna be dismiss. Let's take dismiss, try to wheel egg, I guess. Some lands are fine here, but yeah, we'll go with some counter magics. One of the cards that I've been liking a lot lately is the Wilderness Reclamation. That card has been very, very good for me. Just, you know, you can build your deck around it pretty easily. There are a ton of good cards that abuse it, especially things like, what do they call it? The Midnight Clock, for example. Had a lot of good decks on stream recently where we've had Midnight Clock going off with Wilderness Reclamation. You can pop that off real fast, and yeah, I mean, plenty of insanely powerful instants in the format to really abuse it, but anyways, let's move on to our fourth pick, where we have a couple blue-red lands I could consider taking. Reclamation Sage has been fantastic. Ulvenwald Hydra also has been quite good. Kind of dig taking a land here over one of the green cards. But I definitely could take one of the green cards. I'm happy to take the Spirebluff Canal. Let's take some fixing. Does this mean I'm going to be playing red? Of course not. But I do like splashing a lot of different cards. Mainly red and black and white cards. Green I don't particularly care to splash for in this format. But we'll see. I mean, it's pick 4. We're going to pick 5. Anything is certainly available. If we really wanted to, we could just like hard pivot into mono white aggro or something, you know? Would I ever do that? Probably not. Oh, baby, we got a Thragtusk. Okay. Thragtusk has also been a huge all-star for me, just because it's great versus basically any deck, right? Versus the aggressive decks, you're gaining 5 and getting a 3/3 if they kill it. Versus the control-y decks, same thing if, you know, it's not so much that you're gaining the life, but it leaves behind a body no matter what happens to it. And it's really good with some of the cards I like to take, you know, like Teleportation Circle, or Soul Herder, or I guess Thassa. Yeah, Thragtusk has been an all-star for me. And we get here, ooh, another 2-drop that I really, really enjoy, the Mazemind Tome. We're going to pass the Restoration Angel, even though we just took the Thragtusk. I don't think this is like a necessity if you're going to end up in a Flicker deck, which, I mean, we don't even know if we're doing that anyways. Red and 7 is good, but I think the Tome here is what I like to take. Another card that really does similar things to the treasure map. Digs for what you're looking for, buys you time later on because, you know, it does gain 4 lives, so it's not even that bad versus like aggressive decks. And then versus control decks, it's just a huge card advantage machine. So pretty good start here. Certainly of the quality or style that I like to do. Yeah. what we got here then. We do have a little bit of ramp. I don't care for Emergent Sequence as a ramp card though. And oftentimes the decks that I end up playing, they don't have that many basics anyways, so Sequence, not good enough for me. But then what are we taking? We have like Harvester, that's good versus the aggro deck, certainly. The problem would be crewing it. I don't often run that many creatures. We have like a Voracious Hydra, which is decent. I guess we can just take Hydra if we want to. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's big, it's dumb. Can kill a creature or it can just turn into something fat. Seems fine. Then we have ourselves a Branch Loft Pathway, an Elspeth's Nightmare. Nightmare is very good. Overgrown Tomb is decent. Yeah, I think this is an Elspeth's Nightmare here. This card's just a little bit too powerful. And it's even good versus like a deck that doesn't run many creatures, because just taking a card from their hand and exiling graveyards has been super relevant. So, big fan of Elspeth's Nightmare. Hard not to get any value out of that. All right, we did wield the Double Vision. Excellent. And now we are starting to do something here. What it is, don't ask. But we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, don't worry about the fact that we don't really have anything to do with the Double Vision right now, because there are plenty of cards and tons of time to go find something. Well, we could even just take Disfigure here if we wanted to. That seems okay. Depending on how much black we want to end up running. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe we don't end up running black in the end, but we shall see. Okay, foul play here. We are getting a lot of early black removal, so there's that Rex Sage Wield. Take that over Sun Petal Grove, seems to make sense. Ooh, I could definitely end up running Oracle here. In the decks that I run, I tend to draw the majority of my deck a lot of the time, so Oracle's surprisingly a good win con here. But yeah, fixing. I think people have started to take all of like the mana rocks a lot higher now, right? You don't see the Cold Steel Hearts or the Cultivator's Caravans. At least I feel like you don't see them anywhere near as frequently as you used to. Otherwise, you're stuck with like trying to get green ramp creatures or fixing, which is fine. But the colorless ones are the ones I crave. Okay, let's move into pack number 2. Got a bunch of different lands we can consider here. I don't think we want any of the spells. I think this is the time to start taking more lands. Endatha Triome is green, black, and white. So it's basically a green-black duel for now. Steam Vents for some more blue-red. Harbor is okay. I mean, I guess I should probably take a black land here, but I'm going to actually just go ahead and take the Steam Vents. Well, I guess I don't need to be running Double Vision at the end of the day. Okay, I'll play it safe. I'll take the green-black land. The Triome's got to be smarter. Another decent pack here for us. We might just go with Dryad of the Elysian Grove, huh? It's ramp and fixing. Though, it only ramps when you have the lands already in your hand. Cemetery and Shipwreck Marsh. I would expect to wheel one of those. Let's go ahead and take the Dryad. Into a Immortal Sun could be good. Find Finality is actually fantastic in this format. Mythos of Nethroi is not terrible. Could just take the Clearwater Pathway. Yeah, I should probably take the blue-black duel. I mean, I've seen Find Finale wheel the majority of the time as well, so I'm okay with that. Tendershoot Dryad, Commit to Memory, Glasspool Mimic. What direction are we moving in? I mean, I don't actually have that much of a reason to be blue. I want this Double Vision, though. think Burn Down the House is really, really good too. You know what? Let's take the Burn Down the House. We're going deep. Damn, Scarab God I think is just a little bit too good to pass. I would like to take the Incubation Druid here, but Scarab God will just single-handedly win the game way too often. Alright, Thief of Sanity is another one that's going to win for you a lot of the time. Lier has been super impressive. But here I think, again, I'm just stuck taking the fixing. A little bit too important. Right? Well, no, I'm going to take the Thief. It's just too good. I could cut the red and just go like a solid Sultai list. The Thief, I don't know. Thief's another one of those cards that if resolves and just sits there, you're going to win the game. Massacre Worm, Abundant Harvest. Yeah, I'm guessing these red cards are probably cuts. And then maybe we can get that Voracious Hydra back in, no problem. Massacre Worm's pretty good. The triple black's a little bit prohibitive, but I think it's good enough to take, certainly. Jadar, I don't think so. Volo could be a thing. Wow, I have a lot of singleton creature types too, so... Okay. Volo's unique. That's kind of cool, actually. There's that Steam Vents, but yeah, now we'll just take the Hinterland Harbor. Alright, Sultai it is. Woodland Cemetery over Regrowth and Rankle. Yep. More fixing, more better. Great wheels. It looks like the Oracle might not be played here at the end of the day. We're more solidly green-black, I think, than blue, but that's okay. We cut the lands, we're at 15 playables, so a little bit short. Hopefully we get a few more cards here in the end of pack 2. To kind of round us out. What am I hoping to pick up? Yeah, this doesn't look like the style of deck I normally like to draft. Too many creatures, not enough control elements. We'll see. Sorry, red cards. Rootbound Crag, huh? Well, I don't think we're playing any of these other cards. Although we do have a little bit of Kaya fixing already. But some more red fixing just in case never hurt. Blech. I mean, I guess maybe this is going to be a deck where Blossoming Defense actually finds a home. Protecting like Thief of Sanity or Scarab God seems good enough. Valentine Lisette, I don't think we want that. No, okay. Yeah, I don't love this spot going into pack 3, but hopefully we can find some good ones, and yes, we did. Damn. This pack is stacked. I think you have to take Time Warp. This card is just way too good not to. I don't have any synergies really with it right now, but we still have the full pack 3 to maybe get there. I mean, I guess Time Warp with Shark Typhoon is a thing if you have resolved Shark Typhoon, but... Polychronos would be good, Clock good, Timeless Witness, Obstructionist. There's just so many Sultai cards in this pack that it's going to be hard not to wheel something. I'm going to take the Warp. Okay, another solid pack here. We have like a green-blue land. We have the Reclamation I've been looking for. And yet, it is not good here. Dang it. So I'm probably supposed to just take like a removal spell or a planeswalker, right? Is it too late to try to make the Wilderness Reclamation good? Right now it works well with Scarab God, Typhoon, Dismiss, Tome, I guess, Map. It's pack 3. I mean, I did pass Clock just now, so maybe we can wheel the Clock. I'm going to take the Reclamation. Let's give this a shot. Let's hope it works out. It might not, but if it does, I'm going to be really, really happy. I have to take Gargaroth here. Passing a Breeding Pool really sucks, but this is another one of those cards that if you just resolve it and they don't have an answer, it wins the game. So Good enough for me. Chart a Course, Cruel Reality. Stomping Ground for some more red, but yeah, the red's dead for now. What does Blex do again? Draw a bunch of cards? Yeah. Maybe just Chart a Course here? Over Cruel Reality, I guess. Probably gonna end up wheeling the Cruel Reality anyways. Censor, Visionary, Feed the Swarm. Let's get some more counter magic that cycles. Oh man, Escape to the Wilds is so freaking good. I'm debating trying to splash the Escape to the Wilds now. Kind of dig that. I don't think we want Ashiok. Trumpeting Blast or whatever. Trumpeting Herd, Ovaya, Pashiri. Not good enough. Let's take it. I could take like the Prismari command now too and splash that if we wanted to get a little funky. We pass a Lithoform Engine. This card's silly, but man, is it slow. I guess the Elite works well with Reclamation. It's too greedy to splash Prismari Command. Ooh, that's a good pack. Llanowar Elves, Sedgemoor Witch. Which of those do we want? I guess we're going to take the Elf here. Prismari Command and Escape to the Wilds might be a little bit of a stretch, huh? Did wield Timeless Witness, that's nice. Yeah, I'll probably just cut those. Is this deck even good? I'm hesitant to call this deck good. It's just like Sultai stuff. I'm not sure that makes a deck good, but... Alright, more fixing. Wow, wield the Breeding Pool, that's nice. Even the Pathway would be fine, of course. Hiveheart Shaman. So this is only sorcery speed, but I guess it is okay technically with the Reclamation. Although it seems like the Rebirth as a land spell is probably just better. Alright, last few pickups probably don't matter. Yeah, I don't think we need any of these. I suppose Grizzly Salvage has value with Witness, but... And Scarab God. Wait, Grizzly Salvage finds what? Lands and creatures? Probably not quite good enough. Maybe I just cut Disfigure here? No, it's probably still just cutting the Reclamation, right? Yeah, it just doesn't do enough. Not enough good instants. Okay. Well, this is kind of a depressing deck, but I don't think it's a bad deck. It's just not necessarily what I want. Alright, let's figure this mana base out. Black is actually more of a splash. Well, black and blue are pretty similar splash. Green is definitely our main. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green sources right now. Probably want to go up to 9 minimum. 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue sources. Alright, so let's just go up on black by 1. And the classic Sultai poop. The most classic Sultai poop I've ever seen. I would be a little bit surprised if we got to 7 wins with this deck, but it's Cube. It's Arena. Anything could happen. I would guess on average I'd probably end up getting like 4 wins. So let's shoot for that. Let's see if we can get 4 wins with this deck, and then anything else is gravy. Game plan is to go turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 2 Thief of Sanity every game. Ugh, see, now look at this hand. It's just not very good. I'm gonna keep this on the play. Ideally, what happens here is that, I guess, we just draw 2 lands in the first couple cards. And then I could potentially play a turn 4 Gargaroth with the acceleration from the Dryad. But this is not a great hand. Yeah, and we didn't even draw any ramp, huh? So we're just gonna play out a 2-4 and pass. Sad. Whoa, Strider. Sadly, I cannot. Yikes. Alright, well, I'm gonna Nightmare here. They can sack and scry their Goat in response. And then, more so we're just playing out the Nightmare to be able to look at their hand next turn. Kinda sucks though, 3 draw steps, no land. We're even running kind of like 18 lands because we have the Rebirth in here too. Clone Crafter, alright. Take a creature from me. Did find a land. Alright, take a Pixie. They took my Thrag Tusk. Ooh, they have a Silumgar's Command and a Bolas's Citadel. Sheesh. Well, that's absolutely brutal. What's more unbeatable for me? I guess... They're 2 turns away from Citadel. So they're gonna Thragtusk into Citadel, so I guess I have to take the Citadel here. Unfortunate. And then I think what I'm gonna do is... Hydra on 2. Fight the Woe Strider. Because by fighting the Woe Strider, we're going to be able to exile it with the Elspeth Nightmare next turn. So I'm okay with that. And we do want to just now start attacking. If they summon... Because you'll notice that their Sphinx, their Scholar, whatever you want to call it... Oh, they don't have green. Their Scholar, it can flashback artifacts from the graveyard, so we need to pressure their life total here. Oh, right, of course, they can cast it with any color. Duh. Okay. So this is gonna probably eat a bounce. Right, and then Nightmare, of course, is gonna exile the Citadel. I could actually block here if I wanted to get the Silumgar's Command out of their hand. I would actually get value from this. It would give this -3/-3, and then they would bounce my Dryad. But I'm okay with this because we do get a draw trigger, and we still trade. So this is fine by me. Plus we can play the Timeless Witness and get back Gargaroth anyways. Yep, I'm fine with this. Good. Another land's great. Let's go ahead and Timeless Witness. Get back our Garg. Say go. We have Garg plus hold up Blossoming Defense on it next turn. Sure. I'm okay with getting my Timeless Witness in the yard. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, but if they take my Gargaroth, I just Timeless Witness it back with a land. Strange. Okay, though. Sadly, we did not find the land. I mean, they can flash back their Thoughtseize if they want to, I guess. Tome's a good draw. That would be a good draw if I could hold it up this turn. Looks like they're just going to try to get more value with their Scholar, though. Ojutai's Command. Okay. Draw a card and duplicate another creature. Alright, that's pretty good. Man, where are my lands? Just gonna block the 3/3. If I eat the 2, or sorry, if I eat the 1/2, their plan is to play the Scholar and Ojutai's Command it back again, so. Seems like a better play. Or if they just pass again, hold the Scholar even longer. They might, yeah. Okay. That's fine by me. I'm happy just to go land pass for a little while then. I guess I will save my Dryad now. And then we can Rec Sage the Nightmare next turn. I'm actually hoping that they attack with their Clone Crafter again. Darn, they didn't. Alright, more lands are good. Excellent. So no pesky Nightmare from them. They're gonna cast that Scholar eventually. Alright, well, we'll make the play now. Go ahead and eat their Clone Crafter. Take 3. Now I'm guessing they're going to try to play their Scholar. We say no, thank you. Alright, let's go... Draw a card. Nice. Alright, so land. Smashing for 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Go ahead and Time Warp. Cycle the Sensor. Now we can do a few things. We can Timeless Witness back our Time Warp if we want to. It's probably a decent line. think that's probably what we end up doing here. Hit him from 4. Not bad. Let's go ahead and draw an extra card. Attack for 8. Play Thragtusk. And say go. Just your casual 3 turns in a row, no big deal. I was a little bit tempted to get back the Dismiss too, but it just didn't apply as much pressure as getting the Time Warp, right? We can combo Massacre Worm plus Foul Play as well to kill something that has even up to 4 power. I'm not blocking. They could have a Meat Hook Massacre or something. Sure to Languish. Gonna get a 3/3 out of the deal. Well, they can't just play a small creature because they know I have the Worm and the Foul Play. Alright, let's attack for 3. Man, we went from not being able to find lands to having way too many lands. Sure, so they go to 3. Still think we're holding on to the Massacre, even though it's lethal by itself as a creature attacking. This is preventing them from playing a bunch of cards, I'm sure. And like the Thief of Sanity is still just a super relevant threat. Ooh. That went down the wrong pipe at first. Excuse me. Almost choked, but I didn't want to blow up the microphone, so I'm sure I made a really funny face there. Oh, wow. Yeah. Alright, they evoke the Mole Drifter. Excuse me. 17 cards left in their deck. 12 in mine. Oh, that's a really good sign then. Only 2 mana now. If they just play out their Murderous Rider, for example, they lose. Well, that's not going to cut it. Alright, let's attack. Acquisitions Expert versus nothing. Spectre, Elf, Druid. In my party. Which ones are party? Not a Druid, so I guess we only make them show 1 card here. Alright, land pass. Bottom's good. Professor Onyx. Okay. Well, I guess they want to die. Trollololo. That was 1 game? Holy moly. Hopefully all those games, or all the games here, aren't as long as that one, because that was a grind. 1-0? Alright. At least we're getting paired quickly this time. On the play here, hand looks great. Kind of hard to mulligan any hand that has like a turn 1 elf, turn 2 treasure map. I could shock myself here if I wanted to, but we don't have breeding, or sorry, we don't have a Thief of Sanity in our hand, so there's no reason to. Oh, the opponent's playing a Karuga Companion. So all of the cards in their deck are going to cost 3 or more. That's nice. So we know they don't have to. They don't have anything to do turns 1 and 2. Nightmare's probably worth keeping just to look at their hand. I think I'm gonna do so. Yeah, so we're gonna shock ourselves. Just play this out as a slow burn, intending to look at their hand next turn. Palladium Mirror, and we can Rec Sage that one. Hydra, don't think we want. Don't want Swamp. Alright, peek, see at what's going on here. Holy smokes. Let's take Escape to the Wilds. We are definitely going to... I need to play this out as a land. Or hold it for cycling. I guess we can play this out because we have so much card draw already available to us. We have the Treasure Cove with 3 treasures and the Chart, of course. So they get to play Solemn here if they want to, or Oracle and try to look at the top. They did, they hit a land. Very nice. We're gonna exile their graveyard. We need to pressure real fast though. Because pretty soon they're gonna be doing more powerful things. Oh, they hit 2 lands off the top. So they can play the Immortal Sun here, but they can't Chromatic Orrery quite yet. Crush the Weak on top. Okay, so they're probably going to play Immortal Sun this turn. That's going to make their Oracle a 3/3 to survive the Crush the Weak next turn. At least that's what I would do if I were them, yeah. Oh, 1 turn late on the foul play. Damn. Well, that's brutal. I guess we're gonna smash out here. Oh, they did block Frag Tusk. That's kind of surprising to me. Shark Typhoon. Right. This could be a hard cast Shark Typhoon game. You know what? We can actually foul play the Rutstein, even with Immortal Sun on the battlefield. Alright, so they're probably going to play Solemn plus Rut here then, I guess. We have 1 more card we can draw off the Cove. Sadly, our pressure is non-existent, really. Yep. Build a Vraska, got a blood token. Alright. draw our last card here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just foul play Rutstein. Play land and pass. We can make a 6/6 off of the Shark Typhoon, which means we can eat the Haka, and they're not going to be able to crush the weak to finish it off. Ooh, that's a cool animation. Oh, good luck on that. We are so far behind, though. They hit a huge Blex. Okay, that's not relevant. I wonder if they just discard their Crush the Weak now instead, the blood token. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, we'll make a 6/6. And the game plan here is to win with the Shark. It's as good as plan as any. Alright, sack the clue, try to find something good. Cycle the sensor. Dismiss is nuts. Play this on blue. See, if I attack with all, they actually take 7. Go to 8, and then I could kill him with the... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to attack with all here. I think I'm supposed to get in for that 1 extra point of damage while I can. Before they just crush them all anyways. Because now if they wait to use the obelisk on my Shark until it's my turn, then I Blossoming Defense for exactly 8. So we can counter the Elish Norn with Dismiss. That's a huge blowout. Oh my gosh. Too many lands. Dang, looks like they're gonna main phase it. Blossoming Defense, the Shark in response. Right. Yep. Probably pitch the Crush the Weak. I mean, they can still draw a bunch of cards next turn to find something. Womp womp. Alright. Your move. How much mana do they have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 mana. All of their spells cost 1 less. They're drawing minimum 2 cards this turn. They can Karuga and draw an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. The best sign would be if they activate Karuga and put it in their hand. Because then they're digging for something else. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They untapped a land. That's terrifying. Okay, they are going to Karuga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They draw a lot. And they still have 9 mana left to deal with a shark. Can we get there? This doesn't trample, does it? I'm gonna get punished if they have the way to make me sacrifice a creature, but I also don't want to die to a random Banefire, which they could very easily have. But if they play like Eldest Reborn here, gotta give them props. Oh, can they kill their own Blex? Tezzeret! Well, if their plan is just to make a flying token, we have Dismember, or Disfigure. Wait. Oh, they can't! Oh, but they have a Gargaroth. So I need to draw a removal spell and we win. And we didn't. Man. Way too many lands, huh? Alright, GG's. Remember, Gargaroth has reach. Ah. Close. Close, but no cigar. Yeah, we just gave them too much time. Is there anything I could have done differently, maybe? I'm sure there was, but yeah. That was going to be a tough matchup. We didn't have enough early pressure. We needed to find, like, Thief of Sanity or Scarab God. Those were the cards that would have allowed us to outvalue them still. Almost Shark Typhoon, almost. Well, there's the Thief of Sanity. I don't have a blue source, though. I'm going to keep this on the draw. It's obviously risky, but if it pans out, it's just way too good. And being on the draw, we, you know, with how many blue sources we have in the deck, I think it's worth the risk. It's a good one. Do we want to just disfigure that now? I guess probably. They're playing green, so I don't want to get wrecked by their own pump. Come on, Island off the top. Hey. But I think now we actually just pass. Since they didn't do anything on 3, we're likely to get a Censor on 4. And then what we get to do is play Thief of Sanity and hold up Blossoming Defense. So this is going to work out very nicely. Because this Thief of Sanity is like a must-kill target, right? So they're going to be tempted to just kill it this turn, and then we go defense, blow them out, start getting extra value maybe. Oh, or they don't have a way to kill it. Okay, that's insane for us. Well, now the game plan is just to win with Thief. Give me Rishkar's good. Give me Paradise Druid's good. Yeah, we'll take Rishkar here. Awesome. Blood Chief's Thirst. I will say no thank you. Thief of Sanity is so stupid. Yeah, let's just attack for 6 now. See what else Thief of Sanity can give us. Professor Onyx. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good indeed. Yes. The old Thief of Sanity with protection. GG, you lose. Alright, that game went a little bit better. A little bit faster, too. What are we at? 2 wins? Alright. What did I say? I'd be happy with 4. We're halfway there. Halfway there. And the thing that's making me the happiest about all of this, the matches are pairing within like 10 seconds. So nice not having to wait around. That hand's fine to keep on the play. We do have a black source over there. Might just fire off Chart of Course turn 2. pitch some random card. Temple Garden tapped. Alright, let's go ahead and chart. Pitching... Guess we can pitch an extra land here. Don't need this much blue-green. We might still be playing the pathway here on blue since the Indatha adds black and the Malik here adds black. Really hoping they play a creature with 2 power or less. But another tap land is not what I wanted to see. Okay, I think it might still be a good turn to just run out the Nightmare and again use it as a duress next turn. Yeah, they're even gonna apparition it, sir. Alright, well we can just foul play that thing. Or we could play Dryad and 2 tap lands. That seems maybe a little bit better. Ooh, Thassa with Apparition Flicker is really good. Awesome. Alright, so they're gonna give me a 3/3, they're gonna eat my Dryad. So they're playing the Flicker deck, clearly. Bant is the common color theme for that anyways. And we'll go ahead and just eat the Apparition now, draw a card. Couple of 3/3s here. Shark Typhoon's probably going to be pretty good. Thassa's going to be a huge problem, though. Actually, we want them to play like Angel of an Invention. Funny enough. Normally that would ruin me here, but if we draw 1 untapped land, we get to Massacre Worm. I'm okay with them just ramping, too. If they're going to take a turn off, that's fine. Allows us to keep applying a little bit of pressure. Geist Wave. Alright, we'll go ahead and protect it. Elfin Pass. I'd be very surprised if we got to censor anything here. But maybe they just have some random 7-drop. There are plenty of good 7-drops, like if they just try to go for an Elish Norn or something. That's not good for me. Wow, Mana War my token. And then flicker it. Sheesh. Okay. Good news is we are going to get a pretty decent Massacre Worm here. Let's go ahead and cycle the Shark for 2. Land, Worm, they take 4, I attack for 3, they take 3 more. Alright. Can we kill them before they find another good value blink card? Remember, they can use Thassa to tap down as well. So if they don't have anything here, they could just go like tap Worm, tap Flyer. Oh, that's very good. Well, actually, what are they? Yeah. Maybe that's not as good. They just bounce the 2/2 flyer. Wait, no, they can't afford to do that. What are they? They have to keep Thassa open? Oh, you know what they can do? Wait, no, they only have one blue source right now. I was gonna say if they could Geist Wave, flicker the Timeless Witness, but get the Geist Wave back and flicker again. So maybe they bounce their own Timeless Witness with the Massacre Worm. That might actually be what they're planning to do here. I guess since I Maze Mind Tomed, I allow them to bounce my worm if they wanted. Yeah, okay, they are just gonna bounce. So they draw a card, they're gonna take 3, go to 1. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna get them here. They're gonna go for Apparition. Eat the Llanowar Elf. They're gonna go Timeless Wit. Oh, never mind. They gain a bunch of life. They gain a bunch of life. Well, hopefully they Timeless Witness their Geist Wave, and then we get to censor the Geist Wave on the way back down. This censor might still be useful. But this game is starting to slip. Oh, they are going to go for Apparition. Interesting. They can't eat the flyer. It's a token. Three mana left. Flicker the Knight. I guess they're going to gain life again. Play it safe. Yeah, okay. Hey, that is nuts. Alright, let's not let them know about Time Warp. Yeah, what an insane draw. Into the Royal. Okay, that's fine. We let that resolve, and then we just Time Warp. So close. Oh, no. Can attack with all. They block here. They go to 2, and that thing's indestructible. So, damn it. I mean, I guess I get the Knight of Autumn away. Yeah, I guess I just run this out as another lethal threat. Alright, Witness, yeah. Get back their Knight of Autumn, probably. Yeah. Knight of Autumn gain 4. Uh-huh. 2 mana left over. Flicker the Knight of Autumn, go back to 10. Well, if I can find my Timeless Witness, then we can get back our Time Warp. My gosh. Oh. 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 Does that win? No. Doesn't quite kill them. 5. So let's just attack here. Nice. Now we can Scarab God, eat their Timeless Witness, get back our Time Warp. There we are. There we freaking are. This Massacre Worm has been doing work. Do they have a 2-mana spell here? God's willing, giving their nut. Okay, that's fine. Sure. So they go to 5. Now we go Scarab God. Eat the Timeless Witness. Get back our Time Warp. Say go. Good luck, have fun. They almost stabilized. It's gonna be pretty hard to stabilize. Yeah, GG's. That should do her. Oh, they have to target my Maze Mind Tome, don't they? We can just gain 4 Scry in response. Looks good enough to me. That will do her. They are dead any number of ways here. GG's. All right, nice. Whew, grindy though. Man, Scarab God is so good. Scarab God might be one of like the top 5 creatures in this cube. Just so hard to permanently deal with, and then the effect is obviously insane. Whew. Come on, one more win. We're 3-1. Said I just wanted to get to 4. These games have been pretty grindy. Even our one loss, it was super close. Just needed one more thing to get through. Just chilling. We're just chilling, having a good time. If you haven't already seen, we've added a subscription thingy here on the YouTubes. All the content obviously will remain free, but if you would like to support me even further, you can check out the I don't think it's called subscription, but you can like join the club, I guess, for lack of a better term. You'll get access to my Discord, get some sweet new emotes we have on our way. Just an extra way to support the content if you should so choose. No difference if you don't. That is to say, again, there will be no fee or hidden something. On the play, yeah, this looks good enough. Again, another scenario where we would really like the opponent to actually just randomly play a 1-drop creature. Woohoo! We did it! Oh man, if we can just find one more land. We're playing against a white aggro deck and we play Thragtusk and Gargaroth. Yeesh. Thalia, okay. Take the Demon Bolt over nothing. Okay. I basically have 3 unbeatable cards. I'm gonna go ahead and block Thalia and Eater. 1 land off the top. Let's do it. Perfect. And no joke, they probably just scooped to Gargaroth, right? They have a Charming Prince, 2 lands, 1 unknown card. GG, shake my hand. Alright, I will block. I have reach. I don't care if they kill it because we have the Scarab God to bring it back later on. So even if they drew like another Demon Bolt type card. They might not have known I had reach. Oh wow. And they exiled it too. Unfortunate. Yeah, they drew one of probably their only outs. I mean, they could have like Cast Out or Conclave Tribunal or you know, Swords to Plowshares or something, but that was pretty lucky for them, I would say. Oh, okay. Another land and I can still cast the Scarab God. I mean, maybe I should have played the Scarab God before the Thragtusk anyways. Volo. That's Cracker Clue. Hydra's pretty good. Oh my god, Hydra's actually insane here, isn't it? They need to draw like Embercleave this turn. No blocks. Sure. So they will be dead. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna copy it with a Volo. Copies all of the characteristics. So it copies the X spell in this scenario. Okay. There it is. We got to 4. And everything at this point is just gravy. If I get to 7, easy clap. Easy clap, cheers. Yeah. We actually just want to be playing against all those type of aggro decks, don't we? Our creature-based decks, because we have good early interaction, and our creature quality versus other creature-based decks is actually pretty high. It's the pesky control decks that have removal. And crazy good spell quality. Those are the decks that are going to give us the biggest issue, so I'm in a good place, I think. All right, let's go. We are on the play, and we have turn 1 Elf into turn 2 Dryad with extra land. Okay. You know what's nice? Having your Llanowar Elf in your opening hand. And we've done that like 3 or 4 games now. What are we looking for? Something good? I mean, this hand is good as an opener, it just doesn't do anything after like turn 3. Hello. Touché. Alright, that's something to do after turn 3, I guess. So since we drew the Thragtusk, we're going to play the Malakir, Mire, or whatever, Rebirth, as a tap land, so we get to Thragtusk next turn. Oh! It's the mirror match! Look at that. Not very nice. Oh, God! Well, we probably drew the best possible card we could draw there. And like I said, Gargaroth, if you play it early and it just does not get answered, you end the game. I think we're gonna go ahead, assuming it lives, and just make some 3/3 tokens. Foretell, sure. Oh! I can't cast that. Because we're gonna keep applying the pressure here. I would not recommend blocking. So if they're green-white, this is probably Starnheim or whatever it's called, the Angel Maker. So if they have a land, they can make 2 4/4 angels. I'm assuming that's probably... What on earth? Okay, well, I was bamboozled. Doomscar does not make sense in their deck, but hey, it got me good. Strange, but you got me. That's a good draw. Alright, we'll just keep smashing. Alright, net take 0. I'm gonna go ahead and get back my Gargaroth. Still need to land number 5, but we're doing alright here. I say no thank you to Mirari's Wake. Yeah, that Doomscar kept it interesting in the beginning. Oh, Kogla! Okay. We still have a game. They need to top deck something this turn, but no, that doesn't do it. Because Kogla has to block Elder Gargaroth. So they're gonna go to 3 here, trade with the Rex Sage. That should probably put them out of their misery. Oh, that's right, the Esper Sentinel's a human! Ah, okay, I completely forgot that the Sentinel was a human and they'd be able to make Kogla indestructible. I mean, it still doesn't matter here, but kind of funny.
Balance comes.
Wait, they should have... No, they could have prevented 2 more damage, right? If they had blocked one of those creatures, yeah. Doesn't matter what we grab here. We can actually kick their adversary. But they lose 1 life from the zombie ping, so... Yeah. Esper Sentinel should have blocked one of my 2/1s. Then they bounce it. They go to 3. They still die, but... Yeah. I mean, they mulligan to 5. If they hadn't mulligan to 5, that might have been a good game. I mean, it was clearly the best game ever because I won. And I only won because I'm great. And I played perfectly. I think you were all in agreement. 5 wins! 5 wins. We're in free roll mode. Very, very pleased. Sometimes Sultai poop can get it done, it seems. Although really, casting early Gargaroths and Thragtusks, sometimes good enough. Uh-oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor versus Jace the Mind Sculptor. We don't have our turn 1 Llanowar Elf. How unlucky. I'm going to keep this hand because we have Maze Mind Tome. This clearly needs a little help, but we have blue, we have green. I mean, the Dryad unlocks all of the colors, so just looking for lands. I guess I don't need to scry if I don't want to, since we have Chart, of course, but I'm gonna go ahead and do so anyways. Perfect. Oops, almost didn't play a land there. And we're just gonna pass and activate Tome. Charming Prince, that looks like a good Elspeth's Nightmare target. We'll draw a card here. And then if we don't draw land, we'll scry on our upkeep. Right. Perfect. More lands, more better. Go ahead and Nightmare. Kill their Prince, take a peek. Looks like they're going to be on Bant Flicker as well. I'm going to go ahead and once more Tome on upkeep because we really want to just hit our... Oh, they're going to steal my Nightmare, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, but we want to hit land number 5 here. Nope, need land. Okay, that's actually pretty good. We're going to go ahead and just kill the Apparition straight off and draw a card. We really don't want to leave the Apparition on the battlefield and have them flicker it and eat like Volo or whatever. Fantastic. Scry Temple, okay. Oh, there it is. So we need to find our Rex Sage. Attack for 3. Let's draw 2. I think I like holding up Dismiss this turn. Black. It looks like they're playing a little bit heavier black than potentially anticipated, huh? Yeah, that's a no from me, dog. Get out of here. Now we can go Volo into double Dryad, into play a land, Elf. If they have a Doomscar, so be it. They get me. I'm gonna assume it's Epiphany and just cross my fingers that it's not a Doomscar. It has some Cleansing Nova too? Ay ay ay. We're gonna hold on to the worm. I don't think playing it out is doing me any good. Yeah, that's really busted. That's fine though. Massacre Worm plus Thragtusk is going to do a pretty good job of at least getting rid of the Thrag Daddy. Damn, if I had Volo still, we'd be able to double Massacre Worm for so much damage. Oh, they saw the play. I mean, we still have a huge problem. If I don't find either Scarab God or Rex Sage soon, this is just going to be all over. Alright. And they milled my Scarab God with the Patient Rebuilding. So we still have a Timeless Witness in our deck that we can find. I wonder if they have a counter then. Maybe that's a saw it coming. Hey, they milled my Timeless Witness. Perfect. Okay. Sure. I'm still assuming that they have a saw it coming there. Seven, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we might as well scry because we don't have enough anyways. Hydra's fat. Yeah, we'll go ahead and draw that for next turn. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to grab Dismiss here. Play around their counter. Okay, they didn't mill my Rex Sage. But I only have 7 cards left. Yeah, I'm guessing our chances here are still not very high. Yeah, Mana War's pretty nice. I don't think they're gonna flicker their Mana War. Oh. That's very good. So I need to hold open 4 mana when I do that. And we definitely have to Time Warp this turn, so let's Time Warp first. Yeah, this is still probably a loss. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind memory lapse. We do have an extra turn still anyways. Let's try to draw our Rex Sage here. Okay, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can use 6, so I can do this for 4. Alright, I guess I have to counter that. Only 4 cards left in my deck, though, so... Yeah, I don't think we can win. I needed one more way to recur something. I don't have much left in the deck. Oh, they did have a Wrath. Okay. That's surprising. Bunch of Wraths in their Flicker deck. So, 1 unknown, and... I mean, maybe the Thief of Sanity can find something. Maybe their Thief of Sanity, or maybe my Thief of Sanity, can draw something insane off of the top of their library. Because I only have 1 card left in my deck, so... Kind of skeptical, but you never know. Maybe they have like a random commit to memory. That would be hilarious. Alright, attack. Don't think that does it, friends. Alright, GG's. GG's. So, I guess if memory lapse... Maybe I shouldn't have played around, saw it coming. If I had just grabbed Scarab God, we might have had a small chance there. That might have been my fault. Maybe I got too scared. Maybe I was playing to not lose instead of playing to win. Yeah, Timeless Witness, get back Scarab God. I play the god. Oh, no, that doesn't work, does it? Never mind. Because at that point, if I Scarab God, they memory lapse and then they mill it. Oh, okay, so maybe that doesn't even work. Because remember, the only reason I redrew that Hydra on that one memory lapse was because I had time warped. I don't know if we would have been in a scenario to do that. Still, it feels like it was probably right to grab Scarab God in the first place, but I don't know if the end result would have mattered. Yeah, who knows? Let's just leave it at, should have grabbed Scarab God. Should have grabbed Scarab God, should have drawn Rex Sage sooner. Alright, we are on the play with a interesting hand. It's a keeper because of map. Forest is good. Not gonna scry on upkeep in case they play something I wanna... Well, I guess we can decide, but no, if they didn't do anything, then yeah, we can just get to play land and pass. Might run out the Nightmare next turn, similar to how I've done before. Just to get it out of my hand and take a peek at theirs. Evoking a Muldrifter. Yeah, we'll keep a Time Warp. Oh, they have to discard a card too. Yeah, Divination when you're on the draw and it's your first play, not normally that great. Alright, let's go ahead and make that play. Nightmare out. Take a peek at their hand next turn. Treasure map, hopefully going to do a lot of work here, just transforming and starting to draw extra cards. Oh, they're going to kill it. Alright. Yeah, see? That's when you know you made the right play. Scared them. Don't want that. We're not going to cast Time Warp here, so no need to preserve the 5th mana. That is great. Alright, we are sitting good. Just need to find any little old threat now. Augur of Bolas, we don't care about that. Found a Mind Rot. Probably gonna let the Mind Rot resolve if they cast it. Just discard my Swamp and my Blossoming Defense. YOLO Volo, huh? Okay. Do we even need to cast anything here? I guess I don't. I can just draw with Trove and pass. Still probably just going to discard Swamp and Blossoming Defense if they Mind Rot me. They're not even attacking, huh? Alright. No rush here. Eventually somebody will do anything, or do something. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Wow, I almost want to play that out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and foul play their auger this turn. Say go. Who will pull the trigger first? I mean, maybe I should be doing something before they can find like a Thoughtseize. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna kick their inscription. That would be a good window for us. 2, 4. Oh, they're not. Okay. Land, please. 9 mana. I think I'm gonna run out Volo. At this point, we'd rather have Volo killed or countered than the Scarab God. And this way, if they don't let counter it, I can Blossoming Defense to protect it and still hold up Dismiss. So I think we're gonna do that. And then if they kill it or counter my Blossoming Defense in response to this, we're just gonna let that resolve. Unless it's maybe Sublime Epiphany. Counter draw card's not that bad for me though. No, that's fine. That's a pretty tame Epiphany, and I don't want them to untap and slam like Scholar or Gear Hulk. They're just gonna brawl and pass now, maybe. Sure. So we can Gear Hulk, or so we can for Hydra on 3. This is a funky game. Funky game of cat and mouse. Who is gonna blink first? I mean, now I have a little bit of pressure. It's not hard to think that I might have a counter in my hand, though, given how I've been playing. But I'm hoping they just kick their stupid inscription here. Because they get full value on this inscription. Oh, well, that's not the inscription I was talking about, but we'll take it. All right. That might end the game now. Because now we get to go... Wait, did I miscount? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, for some reason, I thought I could... I'm silly. For some reason, I thought I could Shark Typhoon into Time Warp. I guess I can Time Warp into Scarab God. Which is still pretty damn good. Right, we are looking for Timeless Witness, I guess. Sensor might not actually be bad. Alright, smash for 5 and pass. We can even make a 5/5 shark at end of turn here as well, just to end the game. Okay, we don't care about that. This is a long draft. They are going to return Baral to their hand. That, or rather into the battlefield. That doesn't work because then I can reanimate Baral in response. So they kind of goofed there. Alright, GG's. Doesn't matter. We just kill him, of course. Alright, nice. They blinked first. And we were able to punish them with the dismiss. I think the pivotal part of that game was not countering their Sublime Epiphany. Because it just wasn't relevant enough. Then we were able to get them to tap out on one turn, counter Time Warp plus Scare of God. And bingo, bango, bongo, baby. Okay. Game. Final match here. We're 6-2. This is for all the marbles. We're going to keep this hand on the draw. This is not a very good hand, though, if the opponent's on an aggro deck of sorts. We will go ahead and lead on the Rebirth. Probably just going to go Tome turn 2. Dryad into extra land turn 3. So they foretell something, sure. I'm silly. I needed to play Swamp last turn if I wanted to Dryad this next turn, so I guess we're gonna play a land and just draw a card with Tome. That's fine. I mean, maybe this is even better in the long run, because I get to maximize drawing cards immediately with Tome first, right? Yeah. He talks himself out of his mistake. But this makes sense. Draw with Tome this turn, then I go Dryad plus double land, draw another card with Tome. This actually maximizes my mana efficiency. Oh god, that card is busted beyond belief. This has got to be one of the best cards in the cube. I guess I need to find like Rex Sage ASAP. I don't think we're gonna scry though on upkeep. Dryad, land, pass. Gosh, he is so good. Golos, uh-huh. Yowza, 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 yowza. Their deck looks fantastic. Don't even need to see many cards. Can just tell that their deck is fantastic. Or at least it's doing things that I want to be doing. No Field of the Dead. But they do have Golos activations available. Danger mode. Thief is probably good. Let's draw natural. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's draw, find something here. Attack for 2. This is just a turn on chart, of course. Alright, go land, land, thief. Let's see if they spin the wheel. They have so many cards in their hand that it might not even be right for them to do so. And they still have that Foretell card, which I guess we're hoping is nothing relevant. But then again, most of them are going to be relevant, even if it's just Alrund's Epiphany. Charming Prince, Flicker Golos, get another land. It feels like they're going to cast Epiphany off of Foretell now, doesn't it? Yep. Alright, well, if they don't have a counter for Massacre Worm, we actually have a pretty good setup here. We still don't know what they've grabbed off the Key to the Archive, right? So they have some mystical archive card or whatever you call them available. Alright, spin the Golos, do it. Make my day. Alright, I take 5. Don't know if we want to upkeep Scry. Ah, well, I'd say Demonic Tutor was a pretty good card. Yikes. Now are they going to activate Golos? Oh, Time Warp? Holy moly. Alright. Foretell another card. Just play Scholar. Finish me. Play Scholar of the Archives, or play something that gets your Time Warp back. Sure. Take 6, go to 6. Maybe it's just a huge Starnheim. Yep, regrowth, Time Warp, We just gave him way too much time. And it's not even, like, well, actually, what we needed to... Oh, they bricked! What we needed to do was find Rex Sage early. Wait a minute, do we have a chance here? They can't kill me with attacks, so I don't need to chump with the Thief. Well, I guess they still have 4 mana. They can do anything here. Yeah, I'll go to 1. I'll block the bird. Wonder if they have a counter in their deck. Draw. Oh, the Rex Sage. Okay. 6. So maybe there's a chance. Go attack with a Thief. Pick a Pixie. Oh my god, Pact of Negation might just ruin their day. Let's Rex Sage the Golos now. Oh, did I miss 2 damage? Oh, I forgot to attack with my Dryad. Whoopsies. I think if they Doomscar here, I just let it resolve, maybe? No, I would counter it. They go to 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we let that resolve, actually. So we need to counter a Wrath. Nice. Hell yeah. Problem is, if I hit them with the Thief of Sanity, they actually get closer. So I think I don't attack with Thief. Not this turn. Damn, they had another Wrath. Okay. Could be worse. Bard's Crusade. Oh, that doesn't do anything. So I can Scarab God. And activate immediately. I think I want a Rex Sage here. And kill their key. Before they can utilize it for extra mana. I wonder if they're gonna upkeep Field of Ruin and hope to top deck exactly their approach. That might be their best line. They have 12 cards in their deck. All right, this is the play. They're hoping to top deck exactly Approach of the Second Sun here. 1 out of 11. 1 out of 12. That's not it. That's not it. They're dead on board. Kill that before it gets the 1/1 counter. They only have 3 mana left. Boom shaka, baby. Boom shaka. That ain't doing it either. First strike, that doesn't matter. Oh, we pulled it off. That beautiful, beautiful Pact of Negation hit. Yeah, their deck was sweet. Their deck is the type of deck that, well, you all know I like to draft. But hey, we got the 7 wins with SULTAI Poop. All stars being like Scarab God. Massacre Worm was fantastic. Thief of Sanity, Elspeth Nightmare. Hey, I'll take it. You know what? Not the best deck I've ever drafted. Not my most favorite deck to draft in this format, but it was good enough. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more.